Oh, this is exciting, everybody! We're starting it up! We're starting it up! And I forgot to move that one up! My God, it's happening, guys! Welcome to the big show, my friends. We got a great show for you on Around the Bag. We got wrestlers. We got wrestling managers. We got wrestling experts. It's going to be fantastic. They're going to answer some questions about. We're going to have a good time. Make sure you get in there, ask some questions, chirp a little bit. Welcome the boys and girls to the show. Let's bring them on. Let's welcome Sloan, everybody. Hello, Sloan.
Hi.
So Nug, let's welcome Nug. And also Kalisto, bringing his own mask to the show.
Wow.
Welcome, everybody. Let's go around the board and tell everybody all about you and get the people to know you. Sloan, tell everybody about yourself.
My name is Sloan. I'm from Vancouver, BC. I started wrestling about 5 years ago. And I've been wrestling in the Pacific Northwest ever since.
Oh, well, nice.
Yeah.
Welcome, Sloan. We got questions for you. My goodness.
Sweet.
Nug, tell them all about you.
Hi, my name is Nahrgang. How are you? I'm fine. I'm an actor and improviser in Toronto, and I speak on Sportsnet 360 on a show called Aftermath with former WWE referee Jimmy Corderas, former superstar Anthony Corelli, formerly known as Santino Marella, and our friend Caroline Shved. We talk about WWE every week, and I do a lot of work in the indie scene in the Southern Ontario area, and I'm very happy to be here, and I got answers for your questions, I hope.
I love it. We're going to have a good time. And Kalisto, tell them all about you, Kalisto.
What's up, guys? You guys can call me Kalisto or Manny. I grew up in Chicago, longtime fan of Lucha Libre and wrestling, WWE, WWF at the time. Long story short, worked my butt off so hard and just made my dreams come true.
He made his dreams come true. Well, welcome, guys. We're going to have a great time. We're going to start it up. It's going to get very exciting, guys. It's going to get very exciting. We're going to start off with a question very simple, but it's going to get very exciting. This first question I'm going to ask everybody around the board. We're going to start out with you, Sloan, then we're going to go to Kalisto, and then we're going to go to Nug. What food tempts you in your dreams? What food tempts you in your dreams? Sloan?
Tempts me. I would say ice cream. I like ice cream.
Ice cream. She says it right there. Nug, how about you?
Sure.
I haven't. I've been trying to eat as healthy as possible, but I will cave for a McNugget.
McNugget, just one. That is a
Just
super
one. I don't eat
fantastic
six. I
nugget.
do not eat six. Just one.
Love it. One nugget. Kalisto.
Man, just last night I was telling my wife mac and cheese. Oh,
Mac and
my
cheese.
God.
My God.
I'm a big cheese fan, guys.
And you like the mac. Well, you're from Chicago. You're from Chicago. That's why you love cheese, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Wouldn't that be a great name for a duo, though? A tag team, Mac and Cheese?
Cheese.
Yeah, he just goes sliding in. He's melting, but Mac is back. It's going to be good. Let's give some points away right now. I'm going to give Sloan ice cream, 25 points for ice cream. Kalisto, mac and cheese, 62 points. Nug, we're going to give you 99 points. One less than 100 because you only want one nugget, 99 points for it. Oh, my God. You guys are doing well so far. I'm fantastically show. Oh, my goodness. This is gonna be very exciting. Have you ever been bullied? Have you ever been bullied? Let's start out with Kalisto.
Oh man, I actually love talking about that in the anti-bullying campaigns that I do. Yeah, I've been bullied. I was bullied since I can say 3rd to 7th grade.
3rd to 7th grade.
Yep.
How about now? How about that cat that lives in that house behind you? Ever been bullied by that cat?
Oh, this kitty. Oh yeah. They do bully me actually. They just use me for food, which I think they love me, but no, they use me because they want food.
Love it.
I've been bullied though.
You've been bullied? Sloan, have you ever been bullied?
Definitely, 100%. In elementary school, I was best friends with my bully. My best friend bullied me.
Wow.
Keep your enemies tight.
That's right.
Wow.
Best friend. That is
traumatic.
fantastic. Nug, how about you? Nug, have you ever been bullied?
Yes, when I was much younger, and I want to say grade 3 or 4, I was bullied by a Mennonite kid named Mervyn Wagler, and I'm not worried about saying his name because I know he's not watching.
He's definitely not watching this. Joe Pendergrass says, my wife still kicks my ass. I'm bullied every day. My God. My God. We We might want to do some sort of intervention right there to Joey. Poor
might
Joey's
call
stuck in
him,
there.
though.
Joe. You can call
I
some people.
love it. Let's give some points away on that. Kalisto, 3 to 7th grade. I'm going to give you 37 points for that. Sloan, I'm going to give you grade 4, 4 points for that. Nug, I love it. A Mennonite picked on you, and you had no idea how to get away from a Mennonite. That is fantastic. He didn't even have a car to chase you.
No.
I'm going to give you 3 points. 3
Thank
points
you.
for that.
I appreciate
Let's continue on. 3 points. Still getting bullied by a Mennonite bugger. Let's keep going. Oh, let's keep going. This is very exciting. My God. Guys, remember that wrestler? They called him Hulk Hogan. You remember him?
Sure
Yeah.
do.
Okay. What was the best movie Hulk Hogan was ever in? What was the best movie Hulk Hogan was ever in? Let's start out with you, Nug.
I'm gonna say Mr. Nanny was probably the best Hulk Hogan movie.
Mr. Nanny. All right. Sloan.
I am going to say I don't have an answer because I was too young.
Oh, just comes flying out of the way and slapped both these fellas right in the face. Get out of the way, old man. That is fantastic. That is a good answer. Kalisto?
I'm having problems with that title, but I know he was big on his speedboat, and I'm trying to remember the title of that movie. I can't remember.
Nug looks like he can help you out.
Wasn't it? Wasn't Thunder in it?
Yes, Thunder. No, was it Thunder or Thunder something?
Thunder in Paradise?
I
Is it
remember.
Thunder in Paradise?
Thunder in Paradise?
Yes,
I
something like
think
that.
so.
Thunder something.
If only there was a machine we could use to look it up.
Look at this. I know if we could only use the internet, but we can't because we're on it. By the way, Larry Mitchell, I bet you he's a bully. He just went, they all sucked ass. That was really hard.
Boy.
Oh, poor. Oh my God, Jason Saplika. His sex tape. That's a good one right there. His sex tape.
That would've been
That's
a good
worth 20
answer
points.
for sure.
I'm going to give some points away. I'm going to give Sloan 19 because she's only 19. She's not old enough to remember. I'm going to give Nug. I'm going to a nanny. He was babysitting 3 kids there times 10. That's 30 points for Nug. Kalisto, trying to remember. It was Thunder. It was Thunderdome. I'm going to give you what the hell? I'm going to give you 72.50. 72.50 for Kalisto. That's fantastic. We're just trying hard. I know. It's just like wrestling. None of these points make sense. Let's continue on, guys. By the way, guys, I got to let you know right now, we got sponsors on this show, and I want to let you know about our first sponsor, Apples. Apples! It's what Adam fell for. Apples. Don't forget them, guys. Apples.
It's a pretty big sponsor.
It's a huge sponsor. We're pretty. It's not just one. It's
You got apples, man. That's
I had to talk to them. A lot of people are excited about that. A lot of people. We were trying for the juice, and we just ended up with the raw form. That's what we were trying for. We're trying for apple juice, but we got the raw form. Oh my God! This next question's very exciting. My goodness! What is your favorite game show? What is your favorite game show?
What?
Let's start out with Kalisto.
As a kid, Legends of the Hidden Temple. That was my favorite show TV.
Tell me more about this.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Legends of the Hidden Temple?
Yes.
No, I don't know what this is.
Really? Oh,
it was on Nickelodeon.
It's like based off of big Aztec temples, and kids go through they go through the walls, and they go through it's like a big obstacle for kids, and it's amazing.
Love it. That is fantastic.
Yeah, it's kind of like nowadays the Nickelodeon show that I did. It was Paradise Run, kind of like that. It's kind of like Paradise Run.
Awesome.
Oh, that's fantastic. Hooper slammed Sloan. Sloan doesn't know what Legends is. Get this baby off your show, Ian. Hooper's just all fired up. Gonna be honest.
I don't watch a lot of movies.
Well, it's not a movie. It's a game show. It's a game show, Sloan. Don't get confused. It's a game show. Oh, she fell apart. Oh my God. Sloan, what's your favorite game show ever?
I don't know if this counts, but I watched The Challenge on MTV.
Oh.
It's like a physical challenge.
Uh-huh.
Have you heard of it before? It's almost like the real world, but they have to be like physically and mentally tough and do all these challenges, and it's really dramatic and hard. And I want to do it, actually.
If it's MTV, it's going to be dramatic. They got a show on there called Teen Pregnant Mom. Of course, it's going to be dramatic.
Yeah,
my God, that's what they do.
Very.
Nug, what was your
It's a different kind of drama.
Oh, she's fired up. She's all fired up. Nug,
My favorite game show was only on for one season on the Game Show Network in the early 2000s. It was a show called Cram. You had a partner. They gave you all the answers to all the questions, and you stayed up all night the night before studying all the answers, but you did it in a storefront window so people could see that you were awake. And then you'd get rushed right from there to the studio and have to do a physical activity while answering the questions, and you didn't sleep. So you were sleep deprived, you had to do exercises, and you had to know, you had to memorize all the answers. And if you got to the final round, they read you all the answers for a minute and a half before you went into the final round, but you were in a bed and an old lady read them like a little bedtime story, all the answers.
Oh my
to
God.
you. And they were all, it was all brand new information.
What year was this?
This
What
sounds
year?
like a
I want to say
dream.
early 2000s. It was diabolical, but it was so much fun.
It sounds like I was going to say early 2000s because I think that's around the time meth became large. So that would probably be that reason right there.
I'm certain there was meth on set.
By the way, just to let you know, this is my favorite game show right here. You're friends with Kalisto? That is a great game show right there. That is a great. You're friends with Kalisto?
Where you win?
I know, that is fantastic. By the way, guys, you're all wrong. You're all wrong. It's Family Feud. Family Feud is the best game show ever. My God. But you know what made me so excited about that? You all gave me something completely different, something that I'd never seen before. You guys all made my day. Now I got something to look up on YouTube. I got the meth show. I got the trying to get through the pyramid show. And I got MTV Pregnant Mom trying to get on a bus show. That is fantastic. My God. 0 points for everybody on that.
0 points for giving you homework.
0 points. 0 points. Sorry, Nug. I know the show works different. Jeff Clark just comes flying out. No, you're a geek.
Oh,
my God. Oh my God.
True.
My God. Just hard. These people are hard on this show sometimes. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. My God. I got to go to another question, but I just actually want to get off the show right now and just start looking for those shows. That's how excited I am. Guys, here's a question that's probably going to get you in trouble the next time you go to a family reunion. Who was your favorite aunt or uncle? Who was your favorite aunt or uncle? Let's go with you, Nug.
My favorite uncle is on my dad's side. His name is Jack. He was a high school teacher and an English major, and he wrote a bunch for the local paper. So every time I showed up, he knew I was in theater and an acting, and he would always hand me, read my thing, read this. I think this would be pretty good. You could make a good movie out of this. He'd always hand me stuff to read. So, nice. But Uncle Jack was always the best.
Uncle Jack, I love it. Uncle Jack. Let's go with Kalisto.
My Uncle Jerry in Mexico, he was a bodybuilder. He always placed like third or fourth in Mexico, the whole Mexico. So
really?
I always looked up to him. And because of him, that's why I started working out and started lifting, trying to get lucha.
Son of a bitch. Look at that. Oh, my God.
He was my motivation on my mom's side. So he still motivates me right now, and he's very happy that I'm here.
Uncle Jerry just putting the oil on and flexing around, showing Kalisto, you got to lift and you got to fly. Put on your mask. There's going to be a virus at some point. Sloan?
When I was a kid, I had an Uncle Carlos.
Ooh. Mm-hmm.
His real name was Carl, but he was so tan that all of my family called him Uncle. I literally thought his name was Carlos until I was an adult. And then he just disappeared one day, and I didn't see him for years. Nobody knew where he was. I think he was avoiding paying child support to my cousins. And then my mom ran into him at a store one day, and I ended up being able to meet him again. And he was just a drunk. And I was like, I can't believe I was like I was in love with this guy when I was a kid.
This is a great story. My God. And I bet you to this day, you still like a good old-fashioned fixer-upper in a man. Oh, I love that. That is great. By the way,
it was a premonition. It was a premonition.
It was a premonition of who you'd be dating. Right there. Let's throw this. Nate just says, be nice, you fuckers. I love that. I love that. I say, who's your favorite aunt or uncle? Nate just comes flying out of no place. Be nice, you fuckers.
He might be talking to other people in the comments.
He could be. He could be in the comments.
Oh,
but I don't always put them together. It gets crazy at no time. Let's throw some points out there. Sloan, 40 proof. So we're going to give you 40%, 40 for you for your uncle being all liquored up and tanned. By the way, he wasn't tanned. That was jaundice. All right, let's move on. Nug.
Yes.
We're gonna give you. I like the jib. Your uncle is making you work. 1,500 points for you.
I'm a rich
man. Kalisto. Oh, what is the top score you can get in bodybuilding? What is the top score?
To be honest, I don't know. I just know that the bigger guy wins.
Oh, the bigger guy wins, so you get 2,000 points. That's more than Nug right there. That makes you win 2,000 points.
Wow.
I like Sloan getting 40. Oh my God! Somebody just said people are assholes. That's awesome. I just went into that. That is fantastic. People are assholes. Oh my God. This is a big question. I love it. This is all about wrestling or any sort of sport. This one, by the way, before I go into it, I better bring it up right now. We better tell you, this show is brought to you by Hockey Pucks. Hockey Pucks. If you didn't have Hockey Pucks, it would just be skating. Hockey Pucks, making hockey all days. Big proud sponsor of the bag around the bag. Oh my God, back to there. Guys, what is the best intro music? What is the best intro music? Let's start off with Sloan for this.
You need to be more specific.
All right. For you, what do you like? What is the best intro music for you? Holy shit, somebody's smoking pot over there.
I don't know. Whatever pumps you up.
I'm going to give you a 0 before we even get to the other people. What is the best intro music? I'm looking for the name of a band.
I hate looking for intro music. What? Oh, name of a band. I come up to Lake Kelly 47.
Oh, all right. There we go. That took a while to get to it, but we finally got you there. Kalisto?
I would say Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses. Because this nice, passionate song.
Passionate. Passionate music. Get in there, grab a man, throw him to the ground passionately. I love it. Nug?
A drum roll that just never ends. Just a long, continuous drum roll. People will really expect something to happen, and then when nothing happens,
they're still looking at the door, and you're already in the ring.
Yep. That's I'm already in the ring. I've already won the match. Right. I'm already gone.
I love it. Let's get some points away for that. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Kalisto is the only one who understood what I was talking about, so I'll give him 150 points for that. Sloan gets 2 points. Nug gets 12. All right. By the way, I love this. This is the best intro music ever. Every rose is a story.
Yeah, just make that crowd cry.
I know.
Oh my God. Make it remember a good old fashioned breakup. That's a good song. Oh, this is exciting. I'm pretty sure 99% of the people can't answer this one. Oh, not you guys, but I'm talking about 99% of the people in the comments section. Get ready for this question. This question's very exciting. I've been thinking about this question all day. What was the last book you read? What was the last book you read?
Oh,
wow. Last book you read. I'm going to try Sloan again at the beginning. She had a tough one the last time. We'll go to here. She doesn't know about music. We'll see if she knows about reading. By the way, just anything by Seal. I hope we're talking about the last one. I hope Seal isn't writing books now. That's what I hope.
The last book that I finished was called, You're a Badass.
You're a Badass. You are a badass? Wow.
Yes, that one, yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. Who was that by? Do you remember?
Oh, fuck if I know.
Just to let you know, that's how you end up in a cult. You read a book when you don't know who wrote it. That's how you end up in a cult. So be very careful. Kalisto, what was the last book you read?
Wow. Well, the last time I read something was a comic book by Superman. It was a first edition. So I don't know if that counts as a book, but the book that I fully read was Goosebumps book from The Dummy.
Oh, I like it.
Oh, wow.
I like it.
Comics. I don't know if that counts.
It counts. It counts. You can read whatever you want. I said book. Books have words and pictures inside them sometimes. My God, it's America. Not many people read. Let's
very oddly, I happen to have the last book I read right here. It's called Life is Short and So Am I by Dylan Hornswoggle right there. Life is Short and So Am I by Hornswoggle. A fantastic little person wrestler who one time I had in my car and I never wiped his footprints off my dashboard for like a month.
Oh, that is awesome. Can you put that book up again? Because I'm pretty sure he uses that to get his food out of the top shelf. It's a very thick book. That's what I'm saying right there. That is a thick book.
It's good.
My God.
Great read.
I think I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to give Nug a lot of points for that, because not only did he have the book with him, he was able to get him a little bit of a shout out to the person and get a lot of things. So let's give you $1,000,000 points for that one. 1,000,000 points.
Bathing in points.
Nice. 500,000 for Kalisto, almost as good as Nug. That was fantastic. Sloan 12. Let's continue on. Let's continue on. By the way, you're being a badass. You only get 12 points on that. Nate Long wants to ask, who's your favorite stand-up comedian? I take questions from the people every so often. Who's your take me out of this?
All right.
Use somebody else.
That helps.
Take me out of this and tell us who your favorite comedian is.
All right.
Let's start out. Okay, Nug's going first.
I got it. Probably my favorite for a long, long time, and a lot of other comedians' favorite in the Los Angeles area. His name is Jimmy Pardo. Jimmy Pardo is absolutely one of my favorite comedians. I listen to his podcast all the time, and he is 100% crowd work. I don't know if he has any jokes. It's mostly just crowd work, and it's fantastic. Jimmy Pardo.
Jimmy Pardo. Love it. Kalisto, who's your favorite comedian other than me?
Wow. Other than you, I will have to say, it's a tough one because I have to Gabriel Iglesias.
Gabriel Iglesias. I love it. Just throwing it out there. Gabriel. Because he almost plays almost the same size of crowds as you do. Sloan.
I can't believe you would even ask me this question.
Hold on, one question. Hooper just gets all fired up. Sloan was born after Seinfeld went off the air, so she wouldn't know anybody other than Kevin Hart. Sloan.
No, I worked at a comedy club for 8 years.
Yeah.
You have seen comedy. You have seen comedy, so this is a good one.
No, this is not a good one. I don't have a single favorite comedian. There's not one.
Well, you're gonna have.
I don't have one.
That's the way. Patrick Maliha.
I just watched.
Patrick Maliha.
No. I just watched Nate Bargatze's special on Netflix, and that was amazing. So I'll say him.
I haven't seen it yet.
All right, Nate Bargatze, I'm going to give you, how long did it take you to get us a joke? 20 minutes. So we'll give you 20 minutes for 20 points for trying to get there long. Kalisto is going to get 150,000 because that's how many people go and see Gabriel at one time, 150,000. Now goes with Jimmy Pardo, just takes that right out of left field. My God, you got to give him 750 points for that one. 750 points. Coming in hard. I like that.
I got to write down how many points.
By the way, I like Nate. Nate says Ian Bagg is the correct answer, but I took myself out of that, Nate.
He did take himself out.
Guys, this is a pretty exciting question, pretty important. When it comes to wrestling, this may be one of the most important things out there. My God. What makes a good villain? What makes a good villain? Kalisto?
Being hated.
Being hated.
Yes, like, I don't know how to explain it, but having people hate you, having people getting under your skin, like
getting under the skin, being a little bit of a rat.
The connection.
The connection. Michelle says tight Speedos. That's it. Sloan, what makes a good villain?
To add on to what he was saying, I would say knowing exactly how to get people to hate you in any situation. Depending on whatever crowd you're in front of, it could be a different story all the time. You don't know what people are going to respond to.
All right then.
No, just knowing how to be hated.
If we're talking wrestling, one of the things you could do to be hated is to actively not give the audience what they want to see. Really go out of your way to make sure you're not doing anything to please them. And I always enjoy, and especially in comic books when it comes to villains, I love when a villain is doing horrible things, but for what he thinks are the right reasons. He thinks he's justified for those reasons. Even though they're the worst reasons in the world, he thinks he's right for doing it.
I love it. I'm going to give you all some points right now. You're all actually had great answers, but being an asshole, that's the correct way to be a villain. And I have to give you guys some points, so I'll do it right now. I'm going to be a perfect villain. 0 for everybody. 0.
Wow. I hate you so much. Oh.
Guys, what's more important, stamina or strength? What's more important, stamina or strength? My goodness. Let's go with Kalisto on this one.
I would have to say stamina.
Stamina
Stamina is very important.
Sloan?
You look great, but It's all about stamina.
All about stamina.
I would have to agree.
Stamina. No.
Yeah, you need
On board.
you kind of
Stamina for sure.
My God.
Yeah.
My God. Well, that's very impressive that you guys can all last long. Anyways, let's give some points away on that one. I'm going to give 7,500 to Sloan, 7,500 to Kalisto, 7,500 to New. Oh my God.
Are you keeping track of these points?
I am writing them down. I've got these points all written down, and we will have the correct
I was
answer.
told there would be no math.
Wow. Naomi said stamina. That's impressive. Cooper said, in what context? Depends the context, Ian. We're talking about wrestling. Larry Mitchell just said stamina with strength. Oh, he never goes easy. He goes with both. That's very impressive. Stamina with strength. Oh, boy. If you could wrestle anyone in the history of the world, who would you wrestle? Who would be your ultimate opponent? Let's start it out with Sloan.
Probably Stone Cold.
Stone Cold.
Wow.
Oh, that's impressive.
The dream, for sure. Yeah.
Okay. Why? Just out of curiosity, why Stone Cold?
Oh God, just childhood dream for sure.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know.
My God, your Uncle Carlos really did a number on you. Kalisto?
Well, I will have to say Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Interesting. Why is that?
Because it's not just about proving myself. I want to prove to the whole world that anyone can do anything. So why not go to the top dog? Go to the top of the food chain and take out the beast. I want to do it. I don't know how I can do it. So I know one day I would love to be in the ring with Brock Lesnar.
I don't know if you guys just heard his answer. He was bullied when he was a child, and now he doesn't give a shit. He'll take anybody down. Brock Lesnar, I love it. Fuck y'all. Love it. No.
Andy Kaufman.
Andy Kaufman. Oh, that's interesting. Why? Do you not like him, or do you think
I believe he's still the reigning women's world champion. So I'd like a chance to take that title off of him.
Such a man thing to do. Another man to fight another man for the women's world championship. It's just, my God. If that just doesn't say it all right there. Hey, girls, you sit down. Us two guys are going to fight it out right here. Champion. That is fantastic. I'm going to give Sloan. I'm going to give you 175 points for that one. Stone Cold. Kalisto, I'm going to give you a billion points for that. For being bullied when you were a kid. And now not. It's like you guys just yelling. Trey, he's getting a goddamn billion. All right. Now I'm going to give you 100,000 for yours. 100,000. That was a good answer. He wants to be the world champion.
It seems like a lot less compared to the billion that you just gave away.
It is quite a lot less, but don't worry about it. You got a chance to catch up. It's going to be fantastic. Nate's all fired up again. Make with the cats already. I feel like you just got the house. It just feels. Oh,
what?
Let's talk about me. Where are you? Yeah,
I love it. I love it. This is fantastic. This is getting all crazy and stuff. I just feel like there's a fence around here, and the last one that gets it, the last person that gets thrown out of this gets a goddamn belt. I love that. Oh, let's continue on. What makes you laugh? What makes you laugh? Who should I start out with this one? Kalisto, what makes you laugh?
A good joke.
A good joke. Nice. Sloan.
Silliness.
I love it.
Yeah.
Nug.
Anything I don't expect. If I see a joke coming, I'll go, that's good. But if I get hit with one from the side and I don't expect it, I will laugh all day.
Guy loves to be mugged. The guy loves to be mugged. Just walking down the street, doesn't see a comment, starts giggling. I love it. I'm going to give some points away. You probably don't see this coming. Minus 50 for Nug. Didn't see it coming.
No, you're right. I didn't.
Sloan, you get 100,000 for wanting silly. Kalisto, a good old joke. Two Jews walk into a bar. Anyways, you're going to get 150,000 points for that. I love it. That is fantastic. Oh, Luciano Casamari. These points seem random. Is there a criteria or a scale I can refer to? If you'd like to go to the rules are you what was that book? The book you put up, Nug? What was the book?
Life is short, and so am I. But
if you go to the back of that, the rules are in the back of that book. If you want to check out what the rules are.
You just go buy this book, and the rules are right there in the back.
That's right there. So if you want to just start complaining about the points, you can go get that book. Until then, please shut it, Luciano. Oh my God. Guys, this is a pretty exciting question I'm about to ask. This is a very, very exciting question I'm going to ask. But first, let's talk about one of our sponsors. Stop signs. Just because there's a pandemic doesn't mean the rules are gone. Stop signs. Make sure you stop when you see a stop sign. Stop signs. Proud sponsor of Around the Bag. Guys,
it feels like the rules are gone, though.
Somebody's not stopping at stop signs. Who is the best smelling wrestler? Who is the best smelling wrestler? A lot of wrestling questions tonight. Makes me excited. That's what happens when you have people from the wrestling world on it. Let's go with Nug. Who's the best smelling wrestler?
RJ City.
RJ City. Just had it on the tip of you. You must have smelled him before and said, God, that guy smells good.
Always a delight. The scent is always a nice waft of him walking by in a sweaty locker room is always a pleasure.
Nice. Sloan?
I have a really weak sense of smell, so I don't smell people like I don't smell it. When I'm in the ring with someone or around the sweaty locker room, I actually don't smell it at all. So I have no idea.
She can't smell. You might want to get yourself checked for the COVID. You might have it.
Oh my God.
You might have it. Like, if you can't smell at all, you might want to check.
It's always been like that.
Well, you've had the COVID for a long time, but that happens. Your uncle liked to drink a lot and had a bad case of something, so chances are that virus has been floating around for a while in your family. Kalisto?
Oh my God.
No, oh my God. Manny?
A ver, man, it's kind of hard to tell because everybody smells good in the back. I don't know, like backstage, everybody smells good. So
I'm all over the place. Casey, I assume The Rock. He always seems to be cooking something. That's a very good answer right there.
Sloan can't smell it though.
Sloan can't smell it. She'll never smell what he's cooking up. Oh my God. I'm going to give you guys, I'm going to give Sloan 33 points because that was how old Jesus was when he died. I'm going to give Nug, I'm going to give you 157 points because that you knew right away. Kalisto, he gives everybody smells good. Everybody. He's just a sweet, sweet man. Everybody smells good except for that one guy over the corner nobody talks to. He's a stinker. I'm going to give you, what the hell, 1 billion points for Kalisto.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
I think he's gotten 1 billion points twice.
He's got, I don't know if you've paid attention to this, but the score is really tight tonight. Anyways, let's continue on. My God. Guys, this is pretty exciting. Describe you as a superhero. Describe you as a superhero. Let's start off with Sloan.
Jesus.
Oh, that's a great description. I love it. Let's move on to Nug.
Jesus.
Wow.
That's not what I meant.
Oh, sorry. Did you have more? Okay, sorry. I apologize.
I'm a bit of an apathetic superhero.
Oh, I like it. Very
like
interesting.
A superhero that really doesn't want to have to do shit about it.
Just the laziest superhero ever. You're thinking of I'm just like, I apologize. I'm sorry your house got ripped down, but I was busy sleeping. Nug, describe you as a superhero.
I'm kind of like I'm like a Power Ranger, but for menial tasks. Like I'll go shopping for you, or I'll be the DD, get you home, or whatever. But I'm the menial task Power Ranger.
I love it. That's the menial task Power Ranger. By the way, Luciano asks, is there a home game version of this? That's a great point. I think we'll be making one next week. Thanks for the point. Thanks for pointing it out. Kalisto, describe yourself as a superhero.
Well, I imagine myself as a symbol of hope. Describing myself with my masks and my meaning, because I always tell kids, them like I'm like the Mexican Batman.
I love that. The Mexican Batman.
I'm like the Mexican Batman, if you guys don't understand.
I love it.
Just you can call me Batmanny or Batman.
Batmundo. I love it. God, I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see that car come flying out of the garage. That's going to be awesome. That car, just a low riding car. That's
my hashtags.
I love it. Everybody describe themselves very well. I'm sorry?
Giving hope to kids.
That's right.
He's got to help the kids. What about the children? What are they going to do? Where's the Mexican Batman? Help the children. All right, let's give some points away. Sloan, 750,000 points for yours. Nug, 3. Kalisto, for the children, 14. Let's move on. We've only got a couple questions left, guys. It's pretty exciting, these last 2 questions. I would like you to throw a shout out to somebody that needs one right now. We've all got those people in our lives that need a shout out. Like I'd like to shout it out to Luciano Cosmarare. Sloan, who would you like to throw a shout out to?
There's this really, really good local wrestler, Travis Williams. He's like a young dude. He's only been doing it for like a couple of years, but he is amazing. And on Instagram, he's Pro T Williams on Instagram.
Protein Williams?
Pro T. So
Pro T.
and then the letter
Not
T
protein.
Williams.
Not protein.
Yeah.
I mean,
No. He is
T.
very young, but
Awesome. Kalisto, who would you like to throw a shout out to that needs it?
To my old friend, which I started wrestling with. His name is Isaiah Velasquez. He's a wrestler from Chicago. He actually made my first gear. He's really good at making gear too, and plus he's a wrestler and / trainer. So he's really good. He has his own gigs now here and there. He's starting to travel around, and I say give him at Isaiah Velasquez on Twitter. Just give him a shout out and take a look at his stuff. He's good.
I love it. I also love that Nate doesn't get it. Is there any way Kalisto can take his mask off? He just doesn't fucking get it, does he?
No.
Nug, who would you like to throw a shout out to?
This will be pretty vague, but I'm, we're all in various stages of quarantine in our homes, and I'm with my wife. But I have a lot of friends who are out there by themselves, holed up in their homes, and they haven't actually seen another person for a long, long time. So shout out to all those people who are home alone during all of this and, struggling to get through it. Oh, there you go, Sloan. So all of you guys that are at home by yourselves, reach out and take care of yourselves.
That's awesome, guys. Thanks for throwing a shout out to that.
answer.
That's really great. But I learned earlier what happens to be a villain is you have to be an asshole. So 0 points for everybody on that one. I'm a fucking asshole. I'm a goddamn villain. Loved it. This is the last question before we go into the round for Pickett. It's going to be exciting right here. This is the last question. What is your feelings on yogurt? How do you feel about yogurt? That is a protein that everybody needs. Yogurt. Let's start out with Kalisto.
I love yogurt. I have yogurt in my fridge now. I can eat it right now.
What's your favorite flavored yogurt?
Coconut.
Coconut. I love it. I love it. My God. What brand do you go with?
I know it has 2 grams of carbs. I forgot the name of it.
Yeah. You don't have to describe it. You just told us the carbs. I know what you're doing. Sloan.
I don't actually eat a lot of dairy, so if I'm gonna eat dairy, it's gonna be ice cream.
That's it. If I'm gonna get the, are you saying you got problems with the? Are you lactose intolerant?
No,
and you're saying right now
my skin breaks out if I have too much
you get
dairy.
You get the pimps on your face. Love it.
Yeah.
Nug.
I like a Greek yogurt, a nice thick Greek yogurt. We'll sub a sour cream in a heartbeat. And if there's going to be a flavor, it'll be vanilla. I don't like to mess around with a lot of other flavors in my yogurt, but some in the smoothie when you need it, it's fantastic.
I love it. That's great. Sebastian, more like yay, Gert. I love that. That's what we're
changing the name.
Yay, Gert. Guys, those are all great. Those are all great answers. I'm going to give, let's say, 2 grams of carbs, 2 for Kalisto. Sloan says, I'm going for ice cream. That's got way more carbs. I think that's about 38. So you get 38. And Nug, I'm going to give you right in between 15. 15! Let's move right on to Pickett. It's time for Pickett. It's time for Pickett. There's only one thing we got to do. We got to show this. Pickett. Pickett. All right, let's continue on. This is a lot of fun today. I'm having a great time. Oh my goodness! Just to let everybody know, we're going down to 5 days a week next week because I'm losing my mind. We're not doing 7 anymore. I'm going down to 5.
What are you doing?
I know. I have taken a break.
7
days a week. 7 days a week, and these people do nothing but take. So I'm going to take her down to 5 days a week. We're going to start with Sloan, then we're going to go to Nug, then we're going to go to Kalisto, and then we'll go back to Sloan. Okay? Around the board. Starting with Sloan. Sloan, pick one. Pick it. WWF or WWE?
WWF.
Nug, HBO or Showtime?
HBO.
Kalisto, ice cream or ice milk?
Ice cream.
Sloan, rollerblade or skateboard?
Skateboard.
Very nice. Nug, white hat, black hat?
Black hat.
Kalisto, legs or breasts?
Oh wow.
Egg chicken.
Sloan, coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Nug, glass or plastic?
Glass.
Kalisto, jobs or gates?
Jobs.
Nice. Sloan, over or under?
Under.
Nug, give or receive?
Give.
Nice. Kalisto, elf or old school?
Old school.
All right, one more round. Here we go. It's coming up hard. Sloan, Alberta or British Columbia?
British Columbia.
Nice. Nug, Italia or Spain?
Italia.
Nice. Kalisto, rounding it off. NASA or Space Force?
Ooh. I haven't heard of Space Force, so I'll go with Space Force.
Space Force. I love it. I love it. You always go with the thing you've never heard of. That never gets in trouble. My God. By the way, guys, got to do some math right now. Got to carry the 5 minus 2, 24, 2. That's 3.14 is pi. Got to divide it out. The winner is tonight. If you come around the corner, a little bit right there, over there. Nug, you're the winner tonight. Congratulations. You're the winner. It's weird. I know.
You didn't carry the one.
It's very weird. Kalisto got 2 billion points and somehow you still pulled it off. It just doesn't make sense.
Stamina. It was
Now
my
I get it. The more points, the worse you're doing.
The more points, you're just in trouble right there. Right? The more points. My God,
I
guys.
got the least amount of points for sure.
Oh, don't brag about trying to win. Don't brag about trying to win. Oh, my God. Guys, I want to throw it out there. Our actual sponsor is Dirty Bird Sweat Sauce. If you like sauce and you like to sweat, Dirty Bird Sweat Sauce, proud sponsor of Around the Bag. Also, I throw it out every night. We throw out a comedy club every night to let you know. Because we have some Canadians on. Calgary, the Laugh Shop. It's a great club in the old Blackfoot Inn. It's a hotel. And it'll be open once this is all over. I hope you go see comedy again. I hope nobody just stays at home and doesn't go watch comedy. Black Laugh Shot in Calgary, Alberta. Go to their website.
Coming in 2021.
Yeah, coming in 2022, right? That's what's funny about it? I feel bad for the people of Tampa. They're just so excited about Tom Brady, yet he's not going to play until he's 50. It's sad. It's just sad. He's just going to finally get a game. He's going to be old. Oh, it's terrible. Thank you, guys. Thank you for being on the show. Let's go around one more time. Tell them how to find you. Sloan, tell them how to find you.
At The Only Sloan on Instagram.
Nice. Nug?
At Nahrgang on Twitter and Instagram.
Nice. Kalisto?
At Kalisto WWE on Instagram and Twitter or at Candela.com.
Nice. Thanks, guys, for being on the show. We'll be back again. We're going to be back tomorrow, guys. It's going to be an exciting show. I got the drummer from Steel Panther tomorrow night. I'm very excited about that. So make sure you tune in. It's going to be a good time. Take care. Keep blah blah blah. Everybody always says blah 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 blah. And we're waiting.